It's time to whip off your bra, pour a glass of wine, and join us for this week's Drinks at 6 kit.
Hi there, I'm Jack. And I'm Monica. And this week we are doing how to get on your kids' teacher's good side kit. We've got some ideas on how you can be a good parent in the classroom and outside the classroom. And Monica is going to kick off with something pretty colorful and cool that will definitely get your kid in the teacher's good books.
And I think all kids should have an opportunity to learn and flourish and thrive at school. There's an organization in the area where I live in Burlington. It's called Halton Food for Thought. They take care of the whole Halton region. They have breakfast programs where they feed kids. The wonderful thing about it is that there's no stigma. They're feeding all kids. They've tied good nutrition in with mental health, their ability to learn, absorb information. Attention spans huge. What we did was I got all our heads together at Glam Jewel and designed this amazing gift for a teacher. Our little teacher bracelets, and they're all finished off with little apples. They come in a wide variety of colors. Every single one of these bracelets feeds 5 kids a healthy breakfast. They're $25.
Breakfasts.
They're on our website. Shipping's free. glamjewels.com.
I'm always in a rut when it comes to gifts because my daughter is in JK and this is my first time through this whole thing. So I go for the bottle of wine. And I'm pretty sure that anyone teaching my kid needs a bottle of wine.
One of the teachers says, so I teach kindergarten and one of my students gave me a candle last year and said, my mommy's had this in the basement for 5 years and said we'd never burn it and decided to give it to you. And she said, I wish they'd seen your bracelet.
So how can you work with your child's teacher to be a good parent and not to cause a ruckus in the classroom? To me, that's like complaining about your food and sending it back to the kitchen. Someone's going to spit on it before it comes back, right? So you want to stay on your teacher's good side. One thing, I've asked a few friends who are teachers and I've asked friends who are parents on tips that they would give on how to work with the school, with your teacher. One is stay on board with what's going on at the school. Know like the events coming up. Don't send your kid on like Flare Day or Pink Day or whatever without an outfit, because then your teacher's struggling, so that your child doesn't feel isolated. And volunteer at least once for one field trip. They're hell, they're chaos. I volunteered and I had 3 kids, which is dynamically really hard because you're holding hands for 2 of them. And then there's a third one. It's like crack the whip. You could lose that kid. It's someone else's kid.
Use the rope.
But the other thing too is volunteer in the classroom when you can, and get in there. See if you can, like on a day like Halloween, bring snacks, healthy snacks to school. Help with some extra work at home with your child. They're falling down in an area, and don't put all the heavy lifting on the teacher. Work with them. Be on the same page as them.
You know what else I would say is be on time for appointments. That's like the most respect. I'm always late, but you know, it's so respectful when you show up on time. It's sort of a reflection on the teacher thinks, well, they're not coming on time for the appointment about their child. They may sort of have thoughts about you that you're not going to like.
And another piece of advice, if you're having an issue in the classroom or with the teacher, go to the teacher. Do not go to the principal. That's like going above your boss's head. That shows great respect and will build a better relationship between you and the teacher. My last point on that, and this has happened with Maddie, I heard that one day Maddie had done something in the classroom. The teacher had disciplined her, and I got a text about it. So when she came home at lunch, I continued to talk about the topic with her. With children, you can't discipline them 2 hours later. It's like scolding a dog, like 12 hours later. I continued to talk to her about the topic. I told her that I was happy with the way her teacher handled it, to show her I was on the teacher's side. And it really affected her behavior. She went back to school in the afternoon, she apologized, and she really smartened up and cleaned up her act. You know, take the hard work that they're doing with your child and continue it at home, so that they're not always starting from, you know, a clean palette the next day. So those are just a few tips that I think would work. I've tried a few of them, and I can already see, like, I have a good relationship with Maddie's teachers. And of course, a bottle of wine always helps, but one of these gorgeous bracelets will get you much further.
Get them.
So if you have any tips, or you're a teacher and you agree or disagree with any of this advice, we're just learning. Send us your comments and put them in the comments box, and we'll address them. If you have any topics you want to hear us talk about, we'd love to chat over a glass of wine anytime. Email us, hit us on Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course our site. Look forward to seeing you next week for the Drinks at 6 kit. Cheers.
Cheers.